Okay, we're live. I just gotta put post out. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna post out. I'll just wait like 1 minute here and then we'll get started. Hello. We're probably not gonna be doing anything too big today since I don't know how long we necessarily have to stream because I don't know when the patch actually starts or when maintenance starts. I guess is the correct way to put it. So I mainly just wanted to get a couple of runs in before maintenance starts, and then next stream we'll actually do the story. But yeah, are you guys excited for next patch? I'm kind of like I don't know if "may" is the right word, but like I'm excited. I'm kind of excited for the story, but that's kind of about it. I feel like we're more so just kind of waiting for 4.2 more than anything else. But I don't know, because I'm definitely not getting Asheville. Also, probably just start a run here. Let's see, so we get okay, we're at 8 now as well. But hopefully we don't get any too bad of buffs. After being attacked sometimes, use action made Cesaro. After enemy attacks an ally, delays the attacked ally's action. That's kind of annoying, but not the worst. Enemies in the first plane get enhanced. Okay. Enhanced, okay. I'm saying about the same, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like bad. I mean, it's kind of expected, especially with like a 4-week patch for it to not have as much stuff. But it's, I mean, you're not gonna get super excited about a patch that's not insanely long. Also these are kind of insane. Obtain Dog Lane Sparkle after opening 20. Restore Wars, obtain Spark, see one ramp scope by blind character. I mean, I feel like this is just good, really. I feel like I just want this. Especially because it just gives me Sparksy for basically free, And weird. Yeah, that's pretty good. We just got Dan for Max for free. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a pretty good run, I guess. Because we already got the elation stuff going already. Yeah, this is how Kurt sort this sometimes. Sometimes you get like awful RNG, and then sometimes you get like insane RNG. But yeah, also, we are probably gonna do the story in multiple streams. Like, there's no way we're gonna be able to do it just in one stream, assuming it's gonna be like pretty long. I'm gonna actually keep Alicia just to have a healer, but because I believe the last time we did the story, I believe we did in like 3 streams, I think. Because usually the story is about like 8 hours long, so it's probably gonna be a decent bit of time. He only gains 4 gold. Really just getting more money is good. Okay, I'll take. Oh, I don't know if I really need her necessarily. I'll just put Linksha in as some kind of healer for now. And then let me just go for that one. Track that and go in. And it shouldn't be too bad here, at least early game. We do have Dan at 2 stars, so we should be able to do a good amount of damage. Even though we have these enemies that just block the entire attack. It's, kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We definitely want a lot of energy here. I'll probably start on Thursday, because the only reason I really waited last time was just because I was trying to catch up on the story, because I wasn't fully caught up. So, I mean, we're definitely not going to do, like, the entire thing on Thursday, or we're probably going to start it on Thursday, yeah. But we'll see how much we can actually get done. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it really just depends on how long it is. I feel like the length of that the stories have been is kind of random. Like sometimes it's a bit shorter, sometimes it's way longer, sometimes it's like the same, you know. So let's just see. Pretty good amount of damage. Yeah, please kill. Okay, nice. We're literally like one thing away from losing there. Okay, we have more money. How long? Sure, I'll get her to 2. What? What will be better here? I don't know. I feel like I'll keep her in for now, and then we'll see once we go further. God, this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely happy I have a put a healer in the team, because if I didn't, we would just be taking a lot of damage. Look at that. Ult. Yeah, I definitely want to get Perpetual Array for not like for Yaoguang, I think. Just to actually be able to do some sort of damage. Not sort of damage, actually get more punchline. Base punchline doesn't matter that much right now because I don't have Sparta yet. Hopefully getting Sparta doesn't take too long, because I don't know how often I'm gonna necessarily be able to get the things, you know? Damage numbers and currency ores are all over the place. I mean, it really depends on how like, well, how many stars you have in your characters and stuff. Because especially I was kind of lucky to get the 2-star Dan like almost immediately. If I didn't, I would definitely be doing way less damage. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, besides just the store, we'll probably also do some of the new Diverge Universe stuff as well, but probably only once we actually finish the story. Just because I want to see, you know, what's gonna be like. Mostly because I don't know if they changed the rank system in it or not. Because I don't think they talked about that in the stream. I don't believe they just talked about the masks and stuff. So I don't know. Because I know they maybe put out some blogs, but I don't think I looked at those yet. So I don't know if they actually changed how the ranks are or not. Bro, am I really gonna lose here? God damn it. Just because of how... It's because I keep lowering the action of my characters, so I'm just gonna lose here. God damn it. I feel like because these enemies are kind of fast, but it is what it is. Losing the early game's not too bad, just because you don't lose much health. Because I mean, yeah, this is definitely not gonna do any damage. Just Yaoguang. Okay, it's not the worst. Okay, we're almost at max level here. Sure, I'll take a knife. And then I'll take that and make that. Give that to you. And then Do I want to level? No, I'll probably keep it like this for now. I don't remember them saying anything about it in the website of the videos. Well, I'm really jazzed because honestly, I wasn't really a huge fan of how they did the rank system for the current Diverge universe. I feel like it was just kind of overcomplicated for the sake of it, you know. But maybe that's just a me thing. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can actually get enough damage here. So why am I like always one off from getting dead ultimate? It's kind of annoying. That would be way more sequence. Okay. Hopefully now I should actually be able to get Dan's turn because he keeps getting his action lowered. I definitely want to hit this guy. Not the worst, not the best either. Yeah, that was pretty good damage. Look at that. And let me heal here. Ow. Okay, I definitely need either Sparksy or Yaoguang to go off. So I can actually get to the skill points to actually do any kind of damage. We'll see what I can do here. Bro, I just can't do anything because they keep lowering my turn. What is this? Okay, well, yeah, I should get my turn here, maybe. You go for SP run? Yes, I am going for SP run mainly just because I got a pretty insane first like I think of the word like first investment thing, just so I can get Sparksy for free once I get enough character ores. Yeah, we are probably gonna lose here just because of the action decrease, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'll do this to try to not lose too much health. But I mean, once we get Sparksy, it should definitely be a lot better. I mean, we're at least not dying, which is okay, but we're definitely gonna need to start winning soon. Yeah, now I'm level 5, so I can actually put her in there. Go for that. And those probably. I'll put Ho in. Yeah, I need one more skill point character. Just to be able to do. Not do, just be able to actually get enough skill point stuff. Okay, not any you. Do I want a hole in here, or do I want Sunday in here? I feel like Sunday might be better in here for now, just so I can actually advance Dan's action a bit more. Just because I feel like that's kind of the main problem right now, is that I'm just getting super slowed by all the enemies. Okay, yeah, I don't know why they always, like, target the rightmost enemy first whenever you go into the combat. It's kind of annoying. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna be able to get... Oh yeah, okay, now I am gonna be able to get Dan's second skill to go off. You go off again. I'm gonna give him the buff as well. Yeah, Yaoguang go off as well. Then they'll at least give me one more skill point to get a bit more damage. Okay, then we should do a good amount of damage. There we go. Okay, did kill all of them, which is good. yeah, go on, we'll go up again, and then we can get, hopefully get to Dan's turn again, which is mainly just what I need to hopefully be able to kill them. So, even though, I don't know, when I get Sunday's turn, I don't know if I'll have enough to actually be able to realize enough skill points to be able to go back on it, but we'll see what we can get here. Okay, I definitely need someone like Robin or something to get more actions. Like I'm gonna hit this guy just to not have the whole slow thing on me. Okay, it should do a good amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really targeting the middle guy, so that kind of makes sense, but still. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have enough to get his thing. But it is tonight, but for me, it's at like, I think like 11 p.m. or something, so I'm probably not gonna be able to stream it until Thursday or anything, so. But yeah, it should be coming out today because the game already showed the update, I believe, on the launcher, so it should be coming out soon. God damn it, I was so good. Okay, just give me Sunday's turn. Okay, is this gonna be enough to kill, hopefully? Bro, I was like one off, you kidding? God damn it, you're like a sliver of health. Oh my god. If I had like a bit more damage, it would have killed. Okay. Okay, we had 2-star of her now, which is good. Okay, Cypher, I don't need you. So I'd probably be leveling a bit more as well. Is what I need. Or it's at 11 server time. Because I think for me, it usually starts at around like 6, at least my time, because usually I start stream at like 2. So I don't know what time it is for you guys, but okay, hopefully this will give me. Okay, there we go. We got Sparksy. All right, nice. Now Yaguan can go back here. Go up there. Okay, now I can get the perpetual array. Put it on you. Okay, Hyson. Probably don't need you either. I definitely do want to have Lingsha in here just as some sort of healer for now. Just so I don't, die. Okay, we are getting a pretty good amount of Dans, which is good. Okay, let's give me you a drain. Don't really need you. Like that. And let me see if I can get any other items. What I need. Okay, also let me take that off of you. Put that on you instead. What do I want for you? I mainly want swords is what you need. Okay, we got 1. Nice. This should be good enough to win here, especially because we're fighting Sparksy, which should be the pretty decent boss. Good, it gives me something to do. Ran out of games anyway. Yeah. Dude, I mean, the 4.1 should have like a decent amount of like filled out content to do, just because the patch is going to be shorter, so there's not going to be as much downtime and stuff. And with the new Diverge universe, it shouldn't feel like there's just nothing to do, which is kind of a problem. Some other patches have had. Okay. Let me go down here. Okay, then I can go again. Okay, we definitely need higher skill point stuff just to get the big prize seats. Just to get the big prizes more often. Especially because getting the extra turns is like one of the best things you can do. Guys, they're already almost through their first phase and I haven't even done anything good. We should kill, yep. My god, dude. God, dude, Elation is so broken in this mode, it's insane. It's not okay. It's probably gonna get even more broken once it gets more characters. Get smart so you can go in. Go again. Like, I haven't even gotten the first actual instant turn to go up yet, and I'm already doing this much damage. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see where they're gonna take the story after the cliffhanger last time, but we'll just see where they go from it, because it seems like they're still doing like half of the more like goofy stuff, and then half of it's gonna be more the serious side with Asheville's whole story. I'm kind of wondering where it's gonna pick up from. Yeah. Okay, definitely need. We need Ceridra, definitely. It's what? It's like just Ceridra and Archer is really the only ones that I need to get to max level. Not get to max level, to get to max skill point, because we're probably not gonna get 6 skill points. It's definitely not gonna happen. I mean 8, not 6. Because 6 is the normal max. But I mean, I've mainly just been streaming short swords just because I feel like there's not that much to do in the game right now, which is kind of typical for most of the end of patches. But yeah, we'll finally actually be getting some new stuff. What I'm actually most curious about is Welt's new voice. I know some people have been sharing it around on Twitter, but I haven't looked at any of it just because I wanted to wait till the patch is actually out. But yeah, I am kind of surprised how fast they found a new Welt voice. I'm kind of surprised. Honestly, I thought it was gonna take way longer to get for Welt to get the voice back. Honestly. That was pretty good. Especially for, like, during Euphorius, I remember, like, half the story, there was just, like, some of the characters had no voice at all. Your ball can only have it activated up to the effect corresponding to 4 characters. Dude, that sounds awful. Why would you want that? Gain so for when enemy attacked by enemies, gains will electric strike rate to reduce the damage taken to 1. You know, I feel like this could be pretty good, especially with what we're trying to go for here. Maybe level up a little more here. Is it you? Are you from us? No, definitely not. I don't think I would do very good in voice acting. I can barely talk normally in the first place. I feel like the story is going to be similar to 4.0 with them going to Starfest, probably not have much lore-based content. I don't know. I feel like it's going to have a decent amount of lore, at least concerning like Asheville and stuff, at least from the trailer we saw. I do think that there'll probably be not as much like explaining the world and stuff, just because we already got most of that in 4.0. And there'll probably be more like actual like bigger stuff going on. Strategy called Awful gives +2 slots. Is it? Well, it's because you only get +4 of the bond you're trying to go for. I feel like that'd be fine for other teams, but I feel like for the team that I'm going for, I feel like that wouldn't be very good. Because I really want to have 6 skill points to get the buff way more often, you know? It's usually silver is good enough with other bonds. I mean, definitely if you're playing like a Glide or something, it could be really good. But I feel like for skill points, it would be so bad. I don't know. Because I mean, we're definitely gonna get the reveal that like Asheville is part of Veracity, right? Like, there's no way he's not. I feel like it would be kind of insane if they were like, oh yeah, he's actually not. He's actually something else, you know. But yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get like a decent amount of lore stuff. Locha, okay. Okay, you can take that. Okay, I'll put Locha in here now instead of you. Okay, I don't need you anymore. I mainly just need. Well, I just need Saridra. I'm kind of surprised I haven't found Saridra at all yet. And okay, where we go? We found Saridra, nice. And Archer is mainly just the ones that I need right now. And then after that, it should be good to go. Oh, yeah, I'm getting pretty lucky this run. I feel like I'm getting all the characters that I need. But definitely getting Sparksy early was something pretty good. And then go down, nice. We got him, nice. Okay. I don't know. Who do you? This is kind of a random question. Who do you guys think they're gonna buff after the 4.2 buffs? I was kind of worried because like who is there like left that I feel like really needs it? There's Ratio, there's Embarber de Lune, there's like Fuchuan maybe. There's like maybe Argenti, but even I don't think Argenti's like that bad. Ew. But I feel like they always have like a couple of like decent characters in there, and then a couple of like really bad characters in there. So I don't know. Honestly, I feel like there's no way to predict what characters they're gonna buff because they kind of just buff whoever they want. Yeah. Let's do. Why is Sparksy so slow here though? God, I haven't been able to get her to turn it off. Ow. Yeah, having Locha here is definitely good, just so I don't die. There we go. Now we can actually get Sparksy started. Okay. That did okay amount of damage. Maybe even Lee? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know if they would necessarily do her like soon though. I feel like she would be one of the characters they would do like last, honestly, because I feel like they're mainly buffing characters that are more on like the popular side, you know, either in like gameplay or in like story, you know. Because Welt, I feel like Welt isn't that popular in like gameplay, but I feel like he's way more popular in the story, you know, so people would actually want him to be good. But I don't know. They're definitely gonna have to do like Fuchuan at some point, though. Like, there's no way they're not gonna do Fuchuan at some point. Get fire. That would be good if I was actually playing Break, but I am not. Okay, I'll get you next. Nice. And you can go. Why is Rappa and Claire? Rappa really? I feel like Rappa's good though. I feel like Rappa doesn't really need a buff. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. I feel like she's fine now with with Dahlia being out. I feel like the only thing she would really need is just to have, like, weakness in play, because she's the only one that doesn't have that. I would say Locho, but I think Cleo forgot he existed. I mean, yeah, I feel like he hasn't appeared in the story since, like, what, like 1.2? Am I wrong about that? I feel like he hasn't appeared in the game at all since then. But I don't know, I feel like they just did. I feel like it's one of those things where they just have a bunch of, especially with the Lofu, where they have so many unresolved plot threads for it that it's gonna take so long to actually finish that story. It should do a good amount of damage. Nice. You know, I'm just gonna go max with him. Just to actually be able to kill this thing. Because this thing is kind of annoying. Because he can do a lot of damage. So if it sends Sparksy. I feel like the one problem that Sparksy does have is that she's kind of slow. I feel like she doesn't really get her turn back that frequently, you know? So you kind of either really need to get the extra turns, or you're just not going to get her for a while. I think they're just going to bring in Void Archives instead. I mean, I could see them doing stuff like that, especially with, I mean, we don't even really know what really happened to him, right? After, like, they left the train. Because they've been, like, they've referenced him before, I believe, in the game with the bartender robot, but I think we don't really know actually what happened to him, you know, I believe. Especially with them referencing Vita, I could definitely see that. They're giving Firefly buff, so that's why I don't see why Rappa would be any different. Well, one, I feel like Firefly is way more popular, but two, I feel like Rappa is like, I think the thing is more so, like, I don't really know what I would change about Rappa, though. Like, besides just giving her a weakness implant. But I feel like the problem is more so that, like, just her core design is just more so fit for, like, big AoE stuff. Or just, like, that, like, her damage isn't amazing, you know? But I mean, like, I wouldn't necessarily be against it. I would just, like, I just don't really expect them to do one of those first ones, you know? I think he was kicked out of the Express for being way too ruthless. Was he though? Because I don't know. Because I know there was that one scene where Welt, like, remembered him, but I don't know if they were referenced, like, what happened to him besides that. Because I believe we don't even really know what Welt, I believe, experienced in there. Because like, I haven't played Honkai Impact in a while, but I believe we still don't fully know what, like, leads up to Welt being on the train and going into the Star world. At least I believe. I don't know if they've added, like, more like lore connections or not, but. Okay, I would definitely want to get to level 8 here to actually be able to put Saridra in the team. Okay, level 2 Sparksy, okay. I don't need you. Take that, sure. Okay, level up. Nice. No. Mainly just need Sparksy. I'll take Robin just in case. No, they just found the 2 and Welt asked to be on it. Did they? Okay. Because I know that Okay, that's pretty good. Well, you know, I guess my RNG in this mode is just pretty good. Okay, okay, you don't need you. Okay, I definitely want to find another Spartsy just so I can get her to max level here. Also, let me just sell you so I can do that. Well, he's trying to protect Himiko from the Sky People as real in the manga. Okay. This place is, yeah, because I don't think I ever read the manga, so that's probably part of it, but... Yeah, Brent. Yo, how can I make just so much lore? It's insane. Because they need to keep up with. I feel like that's part of the reason it's, like, not as popular, just because it's, like, so daunting to actually get into for most people. Okay, there's a Devil Knight that she targets, Dan and not Sparksy, but okay, this one is. Yeah, but once I get 2-star Sparksy, it should go, though. I read the whole thing, I had no choice. What do you mean you had no choice? Dude. Okay, it should give me a good amount of items here. Then yeah, I'll do the thing there. With your gun here, like, what do you mean? Okay, we're gonna get damaged here, which is fine. Okay, now we should be able to get Sparksy's turn here soon. Okay, now we should get a good amount of damage. The good one's knowledge. I do acquire it. I mean, I guess, especially as to how much lore there is. Okay, hopefully we'll get a good amount here. Nothing. Okay. Now that'll go up again. You know, Sparkle go again. I mean, definitely if you want like the full like story scope for like Honkai Impact, you kind of do need to read some of the mangas. Which definitely isn't like as bad now because they're actually like shown in the game, you know. Whereas before you just had to go look it up. But yeah, I mean, I should probably get back into it at some point. But I feel like it would be so much because I stopped to believe like chapter 2, part 2, but like, I'm pretty sure there's like so much more story now, and like I feel like it would take so long to get caught up. And also, I don't even know if I would have enough space to have the game on my computer right now. Sparksy, come here. It should do a good amount of damage. Yeah, I think that's the one problem I have right now is I'm just taking a lot of damage here. Once again, super unlucky with the turn, with the extra turns. Let me just go all in with you. You do. Because it's kind of weird that you can hold Sparksy's skill, but you can't hold her skill. Like Breath 2 has too many broken Part 1 CG because they kept over compressing all of them. Isn't it? I mean, I've played it before, but I mean, they were kind of a little bit like bit crunch, but I don't think they were like broken. I don't know. I mean, I know most people go and like actually watch them just on YouTube, but still. Okay, I mainly just need more copies of Carriage, so I'll take which one? Okay, I don't think I need Sreja to be 2-star, I think. Broken CJ literally soft locks you every chapter. I mean, is it still like that, or is that just like something that you experienced and that you just stopped playing it when it was like that? I've gotten to Part 3 either. Yeah, I mean, I know people keep saying that like, oh, like Honkai Impact's like dying, but like, Toyo's not gonna let that game die. Like, even if the game isn't making that much money, they're gonna keep it alive until it's like fully finished, you know? Because I feel like that's the one game where like that's like that they're like actually fully like passionate about, you know? Like I would be surprised if they like closed down the game before it actually like fully finished what they wanted to do with it, you know? It's like a year ago. I guess. Well, I mean, okay, but it's always kind of had some bugs. So honestly, I'm not really that surprised. Because I know there was like some bugs that were there when I was playing it, but I don't really remember exactly what they were. I mean, GGZ eventually got an ending. I mean, GGZ is like still going. It's just not in EN anymore, I believe, right? So I mean, honestly, I would be kind of surprised if they did like a Part 3. I don't know if they would actually do that, but because I feel like the main reason I feel most people who are playing Honkai Impact is because of the story. So I feel like once they finish the story, they'll probably like finish everything they want to do with it, you know. But I don't know. I mean, like, I haven't played the game in a long time, so I have no idea how like good or bad the new stuff is. So yeah, there we go. Also, I believe it's over. It got shut down. Wasn't that only in EN though? Isn't it still like going in CN? Because I know like the EN game got shut down. But I believe that it's still going in CN. Also, I've been like barely doing anything, and like I'm just killing everything. Like, okay, I'm definitely gonna win here. Nice. You force skip the CG, but then the game won't show you the epilogue. I mean, yeah, I've definitely, definitely had. So, I mean, I feel like that's also just a product of just how old Honkai Impact as a game is. So I feel like unless they just fully overhauled like the entire game, I feel like there's always gonna be some bugs into the game. You know. Okay, what does this give me? What is this? Dragono advanced equipment to convert to corresponding privileged equipment. Okay. Interesting. Dude, how have I not found a single Yaguang yet? What is... Come on, man. I'm so close to getting them maxed out. Sure, you can take that. And then... do I want to level, maybe? I don't know. I think I'll just keep it like that for now, probably. I mean, even Star Atlas had some bugs sometimes, I believe. But I feel like the most common bug in Star Atlas is mainly just like sometimes certain like textures or things not loading. Because I know I've had, especially during like Pentaconi, there was a bug where sometimes the teleporters just wouldn't load and they would just be like a 2D asset. I mean, I don't know like how the story would be going in GGC. I just know that it's still that I believe that it's still going in CN. Because yeah, the CN and the CN server is still up. I don't know what they're doing with the story though, but I'm sure they figured something out. I mean, I don't know how you would access the game if you're in EN though, but I want to hit. God damn it! There we go. Now she's actually targeting Sparksy instead of Dan, so I should do way more damage now. Go. There we go, look at that. And then Yoguang should hopefully get her ult. Okay, it was close to getting her ult. Okay, then hopefully this will give me her ultimate. It will. Okay, this should give me a couple more skill points here. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna add like more characters besides just the new ones when Cartoon Wars updates? Because I know they'll probably add like Asheville and Silverwolf and Evanescia, but do you think they're gonna add like all the characters that aren't in the mode yet, or do you think they're just gonna do the new ones? Because I know last time they didn't do any of the new ones. I'll just take the free item, sure. Nice, we got her to max level. You can take that. I watched Cindy Fi on their YouTube, but I was completely confused at the start of the next chapter. Yeah. Because they skipped the Senti epilogue. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that is one of the problems with Honkai as a whole is just how like buggy the game can be sometimes. I feel like the story in the game is like really good, but then like I feel like everything around it is just like not as good, you know. Or I say the full chance versus the drag. Really? I kind of disagree actually. Bro, what that? Bro, what just happened? Bro, why did I just get absolutely annihilated? What the? Okay, Yeah, this is why I say that. Like, sometimes you need, like, food shot or something in your team so you don't just, like, constantly die. Yeah, like, bro, can I actually get, like, the character's turn that I need? Like, why am I just not able to do anything here? Like, what the hell? Bro, this is... Bro, this is why I hate the third blade sometimes, because there's just some fights where you just straight up can't do anything. Like, this... Well, I just didn't care as much. I mean, that's fair, but I don't know. I feel like it was fine, too. But I mean, I haven't played those in, like, so long, so I feel like I would need to also get, refreshed and everything, you know? There you go, max level. Let me just put you in there. You can take that. Go in. Okay, well we should at least not like lose, even if they lose these next two fights, because hopefully I should still have my revive anyway. There we go, and that'll go off. Nice. Because I definitely need to actually, you know, get Sparky's turn to be able to start doing any sort of damage. But like, yeah, these enemies are just so fast. Okay, now get that going. Because yeah, I'm only having like 50 punch, but it's not that much. Where even is Sparky's turn? Like, I don't even see her turn going up. What is this? Yeah. Okay, we're definitely gonna lose here. Yeah. But it should be fine, yeah. Because we're still gonna... You know, we should still probably win the boss fight anyway, so... Because yeah, the enemy is just late. Bro, where even is Sparks' turn? Why is she like all the way down here? What is the... Like, I can't even like get her turn at all. Or something just because of the action delay that the enemies are having here. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna lose here. There we go. Now we can at least get that going. Sure. Go again. No, that's not what I wanted. Do that. Thank you enough. You can go again. I believe the... Yeah, I don't remember what the final boss is at all, so hopefully it's not something too bad. Yeah. I mean, if I can at least get her turn, I can probably just kill all the enemies, but I'm getting slowed so much that I just can't get her turn. I just can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Motion Kurtoris is a fraud. I mean, I don't think he's that bad. It probably doesn't help that I only have him at 1 star right now. But it's not even because of, like, not getting enough healing. It's just because my action keeps getting delayed, so I just can't do anything. I just can't. Yeah, we're probably gonna die here, yeah. Yeah, there was just nothing I could do about that. Yeah, that's all. I still only have Sparksy at 1 star. Like I still haven't found a 2-star version of her yet. Like that was not even possible. Okay, I should get a good amount of items here at least, and I still haven't gotten the Yaguan copy that I need to actually win. You I don't need. You I don't need. I just need. Okay, there we go. We got 2-star Sparksy. I also just need. Okay, 2-star Locha is good. Archer, sure. Sparksy, I'm probably not gonna be able to get the 2-star. Come on, game, just give me the last copy of Yao Guang that I need. Come on, man. But there's no way I didn't get a single one. What is that? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna use the U. Come on. That, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get Sparksy to 3 stars. I don't think it really matters. I just want the one copy of Yao Guang that I need. Like, how am I not getting her at all? Also, I think I'm probably gonna put Fu Xuan in here instead of Ho Ho, just to be able to live a little bit more here. Okay, come on. Bro, there's no way I didn't get an L. Come on, God damn it. You can take that, and then you can take that, and let's go. Okay, well, I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but whatever. Oh, hopefully Stranger will actually target Sparksy and not Dan, because if he targets Dan, that's gonna make this fight way harder. Especially because Sparksy has all of my damage items. Oh, she's a 2-star and has like full build. There's no way she doesn't have more stats. Okay, she did target her, nice. That's good, at least. Look at that, nice. I guess Melee just needs to wait for him to go down with his do his next stage. But I don't know how much damage I necessarily take when I. Okay, well, okay, so it does count when you're just using like all 5. I wasn't sure if it's just like 1 at a time because I fought Sam in like so long. I was like, when was the last time that they actually used the Sam boss? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's been a while. Maybe it's because they were mainly trying to go for like mainly AoE is the big thing, and Sam is like one of the few mainly like single target focused bosses. Yeah. Also, there's no way I didn't get a single extra turn. That was not even possible. Alright, nice. Okay, we're gonna get 2 all instants here. Okay, and now we're actually getting some more damage. Also, I'm happy I actually brought Fu Xuan here, because I feel like if I didn't have Fu Xuan, we'd be taking a lot more damage. Targets. Target Sparks is good, what do you mean? just need to get Sparks' turn back. The sand boss. That's what I said. Not the sand. It's blast, not AoE, is it? I don't know. I always thought it was AoE. I don't know why. Hey, bro, can I just get the character's turn that I need? Good. If I could at least get the archer's turn, I can actually get him to go down. That should give me good amount of items and bus. There we go. Yeah, I just want to get his ultimate again. Let go off, and then I should get Sparkle's ults as well. Bro, I can't even take advantage of the thing because it just keeps going up. Also, I just straight up can't get Sparkle's turn because he just keeps lowering her action. It's so annoying. Okay, well, I should get her turn now because I can actually get Sunday's turn. I'm at least getting the elation skills, which is good, but still. It's just like he's so fast, I can't even get her turn at all. Because he like barely takes any damage in this mode, so that really doesn't help. Okay, at least be able to hopefully kill him here. There we go. Now you got one down. There you go up again. Okay, now Sparksy can actually get her turn. My god. Okay, hopefully I get... Bro, I didn't get a single extra turn. Are you kidding me? My god. Bro, I'm getting so unlucky this fight. My god. Okay. At least we're gonna get the elation skill again. And then go again. Yeah, I'm at least doing good damage now. It's really something. I'm like, I don't really need to worry about like dying or anything, which is the main thing. Okay, there you go. Now I can hopefully at least get her face down here. Good. We should win here, I believe. Just because our damage is actually starting to ramp up now. And Yaguan can go off again, just because she has her perpetual ref. We should hopefully win. Yeah, I don't need to really worry about these other enemies or anything. Yeah, I think if I can just get Sparksy's turn again, I should be able to win. Though I don't even know where she is on the third. It's like all the way down there, so we're probably gonna end up just killing him through purely the elation skills instead of actually getting her turn off at all. She's got like 225 of the elation buff, so if I can actually get her to actually do damage, then I should be good. There we go. You do that, and then I want to at least get another one of Archer's bus. And nice, I had a pretty good damage. Sparkle will go again. And then I can at least use Dan to get rid of the buff here. Oh, bro, I was one off. Are you kidding me? God damn it. As long as Sparks doesn't get put down here too much, I should be able to just kill him here. Right, of course he went down. Good. Bro, I'm just never gonna get her turned. Like, this is what it's gonna be, this whole fight. I mean, I don't even know if I necessarily need her third, because she's probably just gonna die anyway, but still. This is kinda tilting. Yeah, I was thinking this whole, like, getting your action lowered is probably one of the most annoying debuffs in the whole book. Just because, like, sometimes you just get hit so much that you just straight up can't do anything, and it's not even your fault. Yeah, of course I only got a B just because I lost those 2 fights, my god. It's kind of annoying if, like, you only lose 2 fights in, like, game, you just immediately just get a B, and that's it. It feels kind of BS, honestly. Okay, I'll do one more run here. See what we can get. Not the worst bosses. When ISP decreases, reduces their max HP by 20% in HP loss. Okay, so basically just don't play casters. The ally ranked first in the damage output deals 7% of the rest of damage. When a non-boss enemy is eliminated, it increases the damage dealt by other enemies in the field by 8%. Okay, these aren't the worst. These are, like, pretty fine debuffs, I think. When upgrading Sparkle and Silly Star rating randomly obtains. Nah, I've tried to do that so many times, I feel like I just lose every single time. Let me see if I can get anything more interesting here. Table Expert, invitations. You know, we could. You know, I'll take that and see what we can get from it. I want to at least do something else besides scope points because we just played that, but you know. I don't know who is like the best one out of all of these. Is it just Ting Yun? I'm guessing it's probably just Ting Yun. I would assume, because like if I really wanted to go for skill points again, I could go for her. But I feel like if I had got her, then I could maybe just go for like a Goliath or something. But or break maybe. Break. We could try to break as well, maybe, but I'll just take Ting Yun. Just as some sort of incentive, you know. Okay, well, let me just claim this, and then I'll just put some random characters here just so I can get through the first fight here. You know, this fight should be pretty easy normally. I mean, these 2 early fights should usually be pretty easy. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like we're probably just gonna end up having to do a Glide here, but I don't know. Actually, I think I'll keep Dan here for the moment, just to be able to do these 2 fights faster here. And be able to kill all the dudes here. Okay, did I level up? Then each combat, gain 1 coin for each action remaining. In combat, lucky strike is higher. Now every time, you know, red gem, probably not. I'll just take that because it'll allow us to get some more copies of any character we really need. Then I probably want some kind of other energy. Like maybe sure, so let's just put Argenti in there for now. And I'll take that. We already got the boots. And alright, we're definitely got a pretty good build going here. Though I don't know how well this is definitely gonna be early game here because we don't really have any good damage items now. Or like we don't have Sunday or Remembrance FC or anything yet, which I feel like is what mainly makes this like go way higher here. Nice. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of lose all the early fights here, but... Well, we'll see how it goes. Did that... It's just weird. She gave way less energy than she used to. I feel like she used to give a lot more energy than that. Or am I wrong about that? I feel like that was like barely anything. I mean, it's also just because I only have the energy thing at like 4 right now. Okay, we're gonna kill a decent amount of them at least, which is fine. Is that mainly just needed, well, like Tribby now? I actually won the fight. I'm kind of surprised. Thought last time we were gonna actually lose that fight, but I guess Goliath is mainly just about doing more damage the later the fight goes, you know? It's an access, sure, okay. Show me a little here so I can get you in. Wait. I'll just keep it like that for now, probably. It's because I know I'm mainly just playing like the two most broken comps, but I feel like once you get to like the higher levels, unless you get something like really high rolly, you kind of need to just play the super broken comps. It's because of how strong the enemies are. But I feel like the only other comps I've had somewhat success with is like Break and Dot, and that's basically these boats. And even then, I feel like when I did those runs, I got pretty lucky. Argenti does like no damage. What is that? Okay, I mainly just need to get the last turn as much as possible here. It's always good that I actually find the theme in the shop here, so we should be able to get like decent amount of copies of her. You know, I feel like it's like the first time that I've gotten that that like general boon. Because I don't think I've seen those before. Because I believe I only got Gallagher, I believe, but that was it. Like one other time. Acheron works, but it'll take hours. What I mean, it'll take hours. Like hours of just tries, or like the actual run will take like hours. Is it just like an RNG thing, or is it like because you really need like the max amount of debuffs and stuff to get it to work? I don't know. I know like Phynon is supposed to be really good, but I feel like every time I've tried to make it work, you just feel so bad. But I guess that's because I didn't really fully run the whole like Thornmail thing, which I guess is like the main build you want to go for on him. But yeah, because when I tried to do it like last time, he just felt not that great to go for. Okay, we're definitely gonna lose this fight, but that's fine. Triple boot pillow for Acheron stack generation. Yeah, well, I mean that. How often is that gonna happen though? You know, I feel like that's almost you're almost never gonna actually get that. Okay, you can go in instead, and then probably just something like that. I think because I basically have her almost like full build here. Okay, I definitely want to try to look for more copies. Okay, I should probably just copy her just to actually do some sort of damage here. Okay, I want to save about my money. The animation is so long yet. Definitely. I guess it's mainly just because there's not that many other like great debuff characters, you know. Or most of the other debuff characters are like way higher of rarity, and I guess the only real like healer you have is like Jocho, who is really an actual healer. Yeah. Now that I have Sunday, I actually get way more damage. Yeah, also, I don't know. I keep seeing so many people saying that Sunday is bad, and like, I don't know. Maybe I just not using it right. I feel like Sunday is really good in like most the most of the teams that you would want to use him in, you know. But I guess like he's not as like best in slot. I think for like many teams anymore. Like even for a Goliath, I guess he's not as like required as he used to be now. So even though he's really good, he just doesn't have a team where he feels like you need him, you know. Besides like maybe Saber, and that's basically. Though it's like it's kind of insane that they made Sunday as a summon support, and the only real like actual character he works with is just a Goliath. That's kind of insane to me. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage. Though I do need to start trying to actually get Goliath to higher stars, because only ever at the 1 star is definitely not going to help. Also, maybe getting like Tribby or something instead of Anaxa, because I don't know necessarily how helpful Anaxa is going to be here. But nice. I can get her turn again. And Jigawan, yeah, I guess Jigawan as well. But I guess Jigawan and a Goliath are pretty similar, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, hopefully this will actually kill. Alright, nice, it did kill. Okay. Sunday has like identity problem. He wants to be an energy support, but all base DPSs want whole for energy. And no summons. I mean, I guess if when they buff Ho-Ho, that might help them out a bit more too. But I guess the other problem is also the fact that like there just aren't that many real like energy teams, you know, or like great energy like supports. Because the only real one is like Saber, but Saber kind of sucks. So. Though, I forgot what I was gonna say. It really depends on. if they actually make more like energy-based DPS, especially since there's a lot more characters now that just use like stacks for their ultimate instead of actually even using energy. Which honestly, I feel like there might be a bit too many of those characters at this point, but yeah. Because I feel like there's no way we're not gonna get more of those. They're probably gonna make more, but I feel like we've kind of gotten enough, honestly. Don't say that about the King of Brain. Well, I mean, she's gotten like no support since she came out. So like, even though I don't think like her kit is really that bad, it's just the fact that she has like no real like best in slot teammates to go with her. Because I'd like maybe whole, and with her getting buffed, she might get better. But even then, like, she just doesn't really have like much in the way of synergy. Whereas Archer has gotten like so many more good teammates to go with him. You know. Which sounds like it's kind of funny because I'm kind of surprised that they've given the free character more support than the paid character, but you know, so yeah. I mean, I still haven't done the Fate event just because I feel like I have like no reason to actually do it. I mean, maybe if they announce like a second part of the Fate collab, then maybe I'll do it. But I feel like because everyone just says it's like so bad, so I feel like I just have no reason to like or no want to actually do it. You know. I feel like this is true for like most of the Star Wars story. Like you need to actually like want to do it. You know. Because if you just are like, I guess I'll do it, you're not gonna have a good time, you know. Buff uptime is also bad because she takes way too many turns. Yeah. I feel like if we just got like an actual good like energy support, she could be really good. But just because we have like just Sunday right now, who is more so just made for summon characters, she just doesn't really work that well. Okay, probably not any of them. I'll just go into the next fight. Okay, and I really need to get Glaya up to 2 stars because I'm definitely just not able. I'm gonna need it. Be able to actually keep up with the damage. So I guess I do. There is the debuff that makes. Okay, well we did get the 2 boots at least, which is good. Okay, let me get rid of all of you. Okay, I mainly just need to find. So yeah, Glaya. I need Tribby. Also, I'm not leveling up like kind of intentionally because if I'm at a lower rarity, then I have more of a chance of actually finding the characters that I need, you know? Okay, at least got her to 2 stars, which is good. Yeah, I feel like I would rather have Tribby in the team than Anaxa right now. At least. Okay, what else do I want here? And I definitely want something for bro. How do I have three of the batteries? As a fake fan, it's terrible. As a non-fake fan, it's boring. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, if they do like a second part of like a second Fate event, they take a lot of the feedback and try to make it better. But that's assuming they actually do another part of that or not. I feel like the main problem with that was more so the fact that like you waited like almost like a whole year I believe for it, and then what we got just didn't really feel proportional to that time, you know? I feel like it's the main problem most people had with it. At least from what I saw. I was like, I don't know if they were just putting most of their... It's so weird because like that came out in like 3.4, where like the main story in 3.4 was really good. So it's like, why did you did you just not have enough time? Did you just put all of your resources into the main story? Is that what it was? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the main reason we don't really get many event stories is because they're just putting most of their resources into the main story. But I mean, I don't work at Toyo, so I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna hopefully try to avoid spoilers for the 4.1 story, since it's gonna be like 2 days until I'm actually able to do it, and people like to not actually tag things with spoilers. So hopefully I won't get spoiled in the story. I haven't seen any leaks or anything about it, so that's at least a good start, you know, because I know a lot of people like to when the pre-download happens to try and spoil stuff. Okay, nice. The thing is that it definitely felt like a last-minute put-together thing, whilst there's very clearly meant to be a 4-star, surely. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done it, so I can't, like, fully say, like, how good or bad it is. I'm just saying, like, what I've heard from people. I know people liked the actual, like, combat event in it, I believe, but, like, the actual story, I feel like people didn't really like that much. But I don't know. I mean, hopefully if they do another collab, they'll actually like learn from the problems that they had with the past collab. Because I know people will say that like, oh, the game doesn't improve at all, but I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I feel like the game has, like, they have tried to improve on things when people have said that there's a problem. You know, even if it isn't like everything, you know, it's still a decent amount of stuff that I feel like they have at least tried to improve on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep that just to get the last copy of the Glaya in case I need one. God, I don't need 3 batteries here. It's like there's an internal memo, no more 4-stars ever, and we're the only ones that don't know. I mean, I've talked about this in videos, but I feel like they're mainly just doing 5 stars only because they're just a lot more exciting. And I feel like that's just their main goal with most characters now, is to try and bring up hype as much as possible. Because usually when people see a 4-star, like, they just don't really get that excited. And even if they did make a 4-star now, would people really care? Like, be honest. Like, if we got a new 4-star character, how many people would actually want to get them? You know? And that's assuming they would actually be good, yeah? Because we could just get a new 4-star and they just suck. Because let's be honest, a lot of the 4-stars in the game do kind of suck. But I don't know, I feel like not having 4-stars is fine, as long as the rewards in the game are proportional to that, which I think they have been, like, getting there. Though it just depends if that's gonna be, like, you know, like, actually consistent, you know? Because 4.1 is a bit more, a bit more understandable since it's only 4 weeks long, but we don't know what necessarily, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna get for 4.1. It's gonna be for 5 stars, but A Pokemon majority of the player base would actively decry the character not being a little bit faster, but I think the Edge player base is just broken. I mean, yeah, even when I talk about, like, whenever, even when I've made videos about 4 stars, I would get people in the comments being like, oh, I don't want my favorite, because the problem is that, like, most people want 4 stars until the character that they like is a 4 star, yeah. That's I feel like is the main problem. Okay, that should be fine for now. Like, standards expectations are so far outside reasonable bounds at this point. Most of the 4 stars are outdated because they're from version 1. Yes, definitely. We only got 4 new ones in version 2, so 90% of them are just not good anymore. I mean, I feel like some of them, some of the 2 star, not 2 star, bro, some of them do kind of feel like 2 stars. But I feel like some of the ones from 1.0 are like okay. Like, I feel like Herda is fine for like pure fiction, and sometimes in like Herda teams if you don't have like Jade or Denexa, and like maybe like King Yun sometimes as well for like certain teams. And then that's kind of it, honestly. I feel like those are the only ones from 1.0, at least, that I feel like are really good. I feel like half the problem isn't even really with the actual characters. It's more so just like the design of the content is so like needing the best team for the character you're using, like focused, that like if you don't have it, it just feels a lot worse to actually try to be. uh, a lot of good 4 stars and 1.x 5 stars have like one part of their kit that's useful. People will load up and see old 4 stars can't be good while everybody else is languishing. I mean, it's like comparable, you know? Like, they're like good, but when I say they're like amazing, not really. Like, they still have a couple parts of their kit that are just kind of questionable, but like compared to all the other ones, they're at least decent, you know? Like, a lot of the 1.0 4 stars, I would say, are actually just straight up unplayable. Imagine the power gap between 2.x 4 stars and 4.x 4 stars. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Especially with how good the, like, Trailblazer forms have been. But I feel like the Trailblazer does kind of fill in as, like, a budget option that I've been getting. Also, maybe it's a hot take, I don't know. I would honestly kind of rather them just keep giving us free 5 stars, honestly, than get more 4 stars. Now you could say, oh, they could just do both, which, I mean, I wouldn't be against them doing both, but I mean, I also mean, if we're only gonna get one or the other, I feel like I would rather just get more free 5 stars. Especially with how good some of the free 5 stars have been, like Archer and Dan and Sparkle even. Which, like, I'm assuming we're probably gonna get a free 5 star in 4.2. I would assume, at least, especially since it's the anniversary patch. I want to say starting 2.5, try to move partially to just put a team together to restrict have the battleship character gradually run on the bench. I mean, I think it's more just so that like more like 1.0 characters were kind of designed, or like 1.x in general characters were designed to kind of just be a lot more, just kind of generically good. Where like from like 2.x onward, they were designed a lot more to have like specific roles and like specific archetypes, you know. To be honest, same free 5 stars are better. It's just sad the 4 stars have been left in the dust. I mean, I would at least like them. to make the 4-stars that are in the game actually good, you know? It's like, if you're not... Because at least buffing the ones that are already in the game would at least give people a lot more options. And especially if we get, like, you know, events that give you a free 5-star, they would actually matter. Because let's be honest, at least right now, how many people when the game is, like, offering you a free 5-star, actually, I mean, a free 4-star, not 5-star, when, like, an event offers you a free 5-star, how many people really, like, cared that much? Yeah. But obviously, I don't think, like, free 5-stars are, like, the only option. Because, like you're saying, if, like, people playing after that aren't going to be able to get those characters, but I feel like it's... Yeah, that's also just... The game needs more Jades, you know, to... Or, like, players need to be able to actually get more Jades to be able to get more of the 5-stars. I mean, I don't know if I would say good, but I feel like they would at least be better than they are now. Because honestly, do I think Silly is gonna be like top tier? Probably not. Especially because I mean I haven't seen any leaks or anything of what she's gonna be like. But I would honestly be very surprised if they somehow managed to make Celia really good. Just because her kit is so bad, they're like they would need to almost completely rework her for it to actually be like really good. And I feel like it's the same thing with a lot of the 4-stars. Their kits are just so bad that they would kind of need almost a whole rework for them to actually be good. Why am I doing like no damage to these guys? Okay, I need to kill the standard max pity should be reduced to pity, and we should get reimbursed the number of standard 5-stars. Okay, but like, they're never gonna do that though, you know. Like I was trying to think of things that are actually gonna be like realistic, you know. Like I'm gonna be honest, they would never do that. But I feel like increasing the Jades is like somewhat realistic. I feel like glowing out the pity, that's never gonna happen. Like 50, even 50. I mean, yeah, they're never gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. I can see them maybe adding some more characters to the 50-50 pool, but I don't think they would ever actually reduce the pity. Missed the important word. No, it's fine. Okay, I need to get rid of the side guys here so this dude can actually stop healing. Dude, how does this guy still have the thing around him? Because of this guy? I need to kill him to actually get him to stop having the healing ring. Yeah, there we go. I just lost my 50-50 to E2 Silly. God, I hope they make her Idolines OP. Yeah, hopefully, especially since she's on the standard barrier. I mean, they made the Silly and not Silly. They made Sparkle and Black Swan really good, though I feel like they were already pretty good. Whereas Silly is just like you're starting where Sparkle. I feel they were already starting at a decent base and they just made it really good. Silly, you're just starting at a terrible base, so unless they do some really drastic changes, I don't know how they're gonna honestly salvage that. Also, dude, why am I doing like no damage this fight? What is going on? This guy's just not taking any damage. I'm at least getting like super fast here with Okay, yeah, there's no way we're gonna win this fight. These guys just do not take like any damage. mean, with how fast she is, maybe we'll be able to kill something, but no. This is HP inflation in version 8.0. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason some characters are just so bad is just because the HP is just kind of insane at this point. I mean, maybe we'll kill here. Oh, well, we actually, bro, this I'm kind of surprised we actually won that. I feel like half of these fights we're cutting it like super close with how much damage we're doing. Yeah, I do think I need to get the energy up here. Okay, let me go in here. I mean, it also didn't really help that that dude just kept healing over and over again. So, it was kind of annoying. Okay. No, I just accidentally hit the Windows key on my computer, goddammit. Okay, you go up. Let Goliath go. Okay, then you're there. Then someday I'll be able to go again. Do that. Definitely helps to have a Goliath like almost basically full build already at the beginning of the game. So I definitely would be doing a lot more damage than I would otherwise. But I definitely need to get more of the stacks going here. It's like the other units get weaker. It's the environment age inflation doesn't suit them well unless he's still clear, but it's less comfortable. Like that. I mean, I don't know if I would entirely agree with that. I think for some units that's definitely true, but I think for some other units, like they do have problems that just weren't as glaring as like before, since the content wasn't as hard as it is now. But now, like, their weaknesses are really starting to show. Like, I feel like someone like Fei Xiao, I wouldn't really say is bad. I feel like she just got she just doesn't have much real like support right now. But someone like Acheron, I would say that does definitely have a lot more like actual weaknesses in her kit. So these guys are taking no damage. Okay, well I'm gonna waste the thing there, but that's fine. Amnesty 12 is complete ass if you choose to act like Archer doesn't exist, or you didn't pull for Yiguang or Sparksy. I mean, MOC just kind of sucks in general, honestly. Like, that is by far, like, the worst endgame mode, but, like, honestly, it's not even close. They need to do, like, a complete rework to MOC if they want it to actually, like, be good. Like, it hasn't gotten an actual, like, fundamental change to how it works in so long. Like, the other modes, I don't really have that much of a problem with. But, Pure Fiction is the... Not Pure Fiction, MOC is, like, the one mode that just is so bad. Okay, we got that. I should have altered with Sunday before I did that. Okay. So Hoya knows what they're doing. What they do is almost scale come to their... That's pushing players towards playstyles and characters. I mean... They're tired of like pushing towards certain archetypes, but I feel like that's mainly more so just like an MOC and kind of anomaly arbitration problem. I feel like it's not nearly as bad in APOC and pure fiction, you know? So, bro, why? Okay, I really need a Glad to be 3-star here because she's just not doing enough damage. Yeah, Saber can go in there. Sure, I'll take that. And then go that. That I agree with. Makes a good point, but I didn't consider sometimes like the kit of the unit that goes against them, like Acheron. I mean, yeah, I mean, there are definitely some units that definitely have just gotten kind of screwed over. Like, I feel like a lot of the 2.x units, they're not even really like bad. They just haven't gotten much in the way of support, you know. Like once Break actually got support, they went from really bad to pretty good. Whereas like Follow Up hasn't really gotten that much like actual good support. Okay, yeah, I really need the Goliath here. Nice. Okay, what else do I need? Yeah, I want your stuff. Your stuff. She can take that. You can take that. I really need yeah, Robin could be good later, maybe. Then that, sure, I'll take that. And I'll get rid of. MOC is mainly bad because it has one buff that you can work with, and in this case, if the buff, by no means, that goes against, or somebody chats that I missed a lot. This case buff by no means incorrect with it relating. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the main problem that MOC is. I don't really mind MOC. It's just a battle gets harder. It's not really interesting. Well, it's not necessarily that like it's like I don't really just have a problem with the format of it. I just feel like the main thing it just needs is more buff options. Like it's the worst because you either have a character that does the mechanic. I mean, it really just depends what buffs are actually in, you know, because if it's a buff that most characters can use, then it's not really that bad. But if it's like a buff that only like a couple of characters can use, then that's like way worse. RMC, wait, did I skip an RMC? Oh, God. Dude, this guy's taking like no damage. Okay, let me heal here. Okay, then Tiana go off again. Okay, then I'll go off again. Yeah, I mean, at least Pure Fiction got an actual rework, whereas like MOC just hasn't gotten anything. Like APOC hasn't gotten updated that much, but I feel like APOC is mostly fine as it is. Whereas MOC is definitely not fine as it is. It's problem now because it's a buff that nobody but Yaogong and Sparksy can enable for you. Well, I just cannot kill this guy. What is this? You know. Sparks were better if the enemies in the subfield were weak. Constantly respawns, you'd be able to just murder very much the punchline and push 3 enemies that take forever to kill. I mean, I think it just depends on what characters you're using to actually kill them, you know? Why am I just not doing any damage to this guy? Like, what? What is this? God, I hate Pollux so much. Like, he's just straight up not taking any damage. Like, what is this? Like, why am I not? Shouldn't I be, like, making his thing go way more down because I'm, like, healing a lot? There we go. God, he's gonna take forever. Yeah, I'm just doing, like, nothing to him. My God. God, honestly. Is it fair to say that this is, like, the Pollux is, like, one of the worst design bosses in the entire game? Is it fair to say that? I feel like it's fair to say that. Not even just because I'm losing, but because, like... Just because, like, if you don't have a character that, like, takes self-damage, you just can't deal damage to him. Another boss that has shielding with energy in it. Yeah, no, I just lost because I couldn't do anything there. Can't do it. I mean, yeah, there was just nothing I could do there. Okay, dude, I just need to get Goliath to dude. Where is she? Why is the game just not giving her to me? What is this? Okay, I just need 2 more, I believe. RMC. You know, RMC might actually just be better than Sunday. Yeah, also, yes, I am just rolling it down for Goliath because if I don't get her to you know, that's pretty good. If I don't get her to 3-star, I feel like I'm just gonna lose no matter what. So okay, well, yeah, you go in there. You probably instead of Tribby, I would say. Okay, now I just need the perpetual array, I think, to be able to actually get her. Okay, but now I actually have her at 3-star, so it shouldn't be as bad. Yeah. Let's go again. Yeah, then I can ult with her. You can take that, and then Hyson can ultimate again. Go off, and then Glide can go. Okay, and go off again. Well, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Even if I wasted a bit of energy, whatever. It should be fine anyway, because I'm gonna get RMC's ult here anyway. Yeah, that should be good. Nice. There we go. Okay, so what do I mainly want here? And I want like sort of other sport down here, like maybe maybe Robin could be good as well for that. I'm not sure. You take that. But I definitely want to get the perpetual array for Cyrene. But yeah, having the true damage on a Glide definitely helps a lot with her being able to actually do some sort of damage. Give it. We're gonna turn against you. Isn't too bad. Hopefully, Glide will go before Mem comes back. I don't know if it's gonna be that order. I think it is very nice. Then go up again. Yeah, that's. So here we go. Okay, we should win this fight, which is always good. Oh, I really didn't kill him, he gave me. God damn it. Yeah, there we go, now he's dead. Right. I mean, I should, as long as I might lose the encounter fight, but I think as long as I don't lose any of the other fights, it should be fine. Robin, okay. Robin. I feel like Robin would just be better than Saber here, maybe. Because having the 5 energy, I feel like isn't gonna be that helpful, really. Most of the time, you know. Yeah, I don't need Dex either. Okay. Get that. The ult as well. Glide will go. Okay, I need to stop doing that every time. God damn! Why does it always target the side every single time? Okay, then I'll ult again. And I'll ult with her. Ult with her. Okay, well, we might lose a bit of energy from Ho-Ho, but it should be fine, I think. Just because I just need to get more turns is the most important thing. Robin ult is too slow here, is it? I mean, I feel like Saber isn't really that helpful here either. So I don't know who else I would really put in besides Robin, you know? Unless I just put Tribby back in, but nice. Yeah. Or why is this guy so tanky again? Look at that. Made it to them like an hour. Time flies. I mean, yeah, we'll probably be done the stream before maintenance anyway, but again. Nice. Throw it off again. There we go. Then she can go again. Sarian can give her the buff. Its only purpose is to consume energy for the bond. Yeah, but like, I don't really need the bond buff, is the thing though, right? I feel like. It's because most of my damage is mainly just coming from Aglaya constantly spamming her attack. So I feel like just getting one more action with Robin would be better. Just most of the time, you know. There we go. There we go again. So do you think I haven't looked at the leaks or anything? How good do you think Elation MC is gonna be? Do you think they're gonna be like as good as Reverence MC, or do you feel like they're gonna be not as good? Because I mean, they're probably mainly just gonna be, you know, for Elation teams. They're probably not gonna be as versatile, but I feel like in Elation teams they're probably gonna be good. I mean, I would assume. I mean, every other MC we've gotten has, at least post launch, has been good. Yeah. Well, it's just like, don't tell me what they do, but like, I guess more so just say if they would be like good or not. I guess is the main thing. Is the main thing. Cause I don't want to know what they're gonna do before they come out, you know. But maybe. Okay. I don't think I need something here anymore, but okay. Maybe Yunli could be good. I feel like actually Yunli could be good here just to keep me alive mostly. Okay, I don't need Sunday anymore, so. Also I don't need Saber anymore either. So you and go in. I think EMC will be like Harm EMC's. RMC is already universal. All I know is that they became a Jedi. Well, I mean, you can only see that just from the poster, so that's not really a leak, but still. Let me go again. Yeah, I mean, I doubt that Elation's gonna end up being like bad even after like 4.0 is like over, you know. So they'll probably be better than Elation MC. Because honestly, the only thing Elation MC really has going for them is just the fact that they apply Super Break. Like their actual abilities aren't really that good, honestly. Give me that, and then. Are they gonna go off? Okay, I am waiting to use Sarian's ultimate just so I can have her go off. Let me do that, let me go again. Then go again. Go again, and then ult. Go here when the numbers are overwhelming. I mean, I don't necessarily like. What was I gonna say? I mean, they're probably gonna end up being good because honestly, I feel like people often underestimate how good characters are gonna be in the beta a lot of the time. But we'll have to see once they actually come out, you know. biggest bounce attack in the game that isn't like Serenade, and that's it, which there's a super rate with Super Break 2.2 when it was enabled to do anything. I mean, I guess. Maybe it's because I just kind of stopped using my break team because I just wasn't able to get any of the other break characters. But I feel like Harmony MC, at least right now, like I guess it's more so that like you can't really use Harmony MC as like your only super break character anymore, like you used to be able to. It's because of like how good Fugue and I mean not really Fugue, but Ace and Talia is at being able to allow you to super break a lot more. Okay, you. Well, let's turn again. In. Nice. Okay, I can ult again. Yeah, I definitely gonna need to wait till to actually see what our kits are to see if I'm gonna pull for Sobel or Evanescea. Because honestly, I have no idea, because I also do want to try to maybe get Hyacinth as well, because he's coming back, because he would be really good for my caster's team, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. I never built Harmony SC because I never used a single super rate character. I mean that's fair, you know. Why does that keep happening sometimes? I don't know if you guys have been having this, but I feel like Star Rail's been kind of lagging a bit recently. Like, sometimes the game will just start randomly, like, loading for no reason. I mean, I feel like my team is basically just, like, almost fully complete. Really, the only thing I really need is just the Perpetual Array for Styrene, and that's about it. So maybe it's just me, but I feel like people really underestimate how good Yun Li is in this mode. Like, I feel like she's way better than people give her credit for. Especially, like, late game, when enemies do a lot more damage. Like, in the early game, she's not that good, but, like, late game, she'll just, like, prevent you from dying most of the time. Nice. Get one off. There we go again. I mean, Harmony MC is like the one character that like I'm not really that surprised he got kind of power crept, just because like most of her value I feel mainly just came from being the only super break character, you know. Whereas now that we have a lot more super break characters, her value isn't like nearly as good, but she can still be like fine, you know. Like, this isn't me saying that she's bad. I feel like she's definitely a lot better than the other two MC forms, like the Destruction and Preservation, but definitely out of like the three newer ones we've gotten, I do think she's like the weakest one. The only downside Yun Li is she doesn't protect your memo sprites. I mean, I guess, but I feel like most of the time your memo sprites shouldn't really be dying anyway, you know? There we go. That's. And then look up again. Go in. Okay, now we're actually starting to build up some sort of damage here. I feel like that is the one kind of weakness that Goliath has, is the fact that, like, in the early stages of the fight, she doesn't really do that much. So, like, you're kind of just running against the clock to see if you'll actually be able to get enough stacks to do enough damage, you know? Because it's really, a Goliath is really good in boss fights because those fights just go for a lot longer. But I feel like in like normal fights, he's not as good. You know, Garmaker dies too quickly up there. Doesn't he? I don't know. I feel like it's like you have the good enough amount of speed. Maybe it's just because the enemies don't target them as much for me. I don't know. But I feel like Garmaker doesn't really die that much for me. I don't know. Of course it. God damn it goes off whenever the Goliath has full energy. There we go again. God, this guy has so much health. It's so annoying. No. Buff again. We can go again. God, I've done like so much damage to this middle guy and he just isn't dying. Look at that. Yeah, I probably would have been taking way more damage if I didn't have Yunli in the team here. No. Ult again. I'll go again. I have like 11 stacks. I was just still not dead. Yeah, I really need to update my Siren build because it's kind of awful. Like she does not have very good relics on right now. Which by why she's just not really doing any kind of damage. And go again. I'm mainly aiming for the 3-star enemy just because I feel like if I don't, I'm just not going to be able to kill him in time. Because the 2-star enemy I should be able to kill when I attack it directly, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that for the 3-star one. That in. Well, so maybe it's just me. I feel like current swords might honestly need like a 3x speed at some point, just because of how many animations there are in the mode. Especially with elation, like all the animations take so long to go off. It's like harder to see too. I mean, one, it depends on if they're gonna change them at all in the beta, but two, I think it really depends on one, how elation teams are, because I don't know like fully what they're gonna be like, you know, because we only have 2 characters right now, and two, how many elation characters we get, you know, since we're only gonna be in Planet Arcadia for like half the year, so I don't know necessarily what they're gonna do for the other half of the characters, you know. Because I'm assuming the other half of the year we're probably gonna get mainly all the IPC characters probably. To you, and I'll go. And yeah, now I can get all the rewards here. Or how'd they not die here, man? For how are these enemies still alive? Bro, just get out of here, what are you doing? Why is this enemy still alive, God? There we go, good. Yeah, I hate when that happens in the reward thing sometimes, when like there's just one enemy that just doesn't want to die. Let's just store immediately to fill it with copies of free. Sure, actually. Okay, I don't need the Herdas. You know, let me just level up here. So I can put you in. Okay, 2-star Remembrance MC is pretty good. I'm just seeing if I can find any copies of like Sarian or anything here. Okay, I don't need any of you. First, see, I'm probably not gonna be able to get 2 max stars, but I'll see if I can find her anyway. Remember some she take. I don't need any. No, I don't want to lock that. Okay, maybe I can get Tingyun to 3 stars, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, 2-star RMC. You know, okay, I don't think I'm gonna get them to 3-star. Let me just see if I can. No, I'm like one. Are you kidding? No. God damn it. I'm like 1 off. I'm like 2 coins off from getting 3-star. 3-star or 2-star. Sorry, god damn it. Okay, well, it is what it is. Here, you can take that. You can take that. Yeah, but I'm like, it's like 1 off from the being able to get her, so I just can't get her. Well, it is what it is, because I just don't have the money to get her. Big like too late. Yeah, I know, but it is what it is. We're gonna win anyway. It's not like it really matters, you know. But we're gonna be able to win anyway, especially now that I have the perpetual array, and I can just use Sarian's ultimate immediately. Look at that. That. I think I'm gonna waste a little bit of energy here. At least it's able to be another like battleship. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of most teams in general now. Honestly, are kind of like that, where like you need all the pieces for them to work well. But I don't know. I think we'll just have to wait and see when he's actually MC's actually out. You know. Because honestly, I feel like most people didn't really expect RMC to be as good as they were, so maybe it's just me, but I like to not like underestimate characters until they're actually, you know, in the game. Sure, but I mean, like, Modern Remembrance isn't the only way to play Remembrance, though. You know, like you don't need every single Remembrance character for someone like Casters to be good. Like, you only really need, like, Hyacinth, and then the other 2 can be mostly flexible, you know? Very nice. Honestly, them like it's might sound kind of weird, but hear them out. Them being a bit more limiting might be like better because it means that you won't need to like always choose between like, so we won't have to like all choose between RMC and Elation MC as often because like RMC is so good for like so many teams. I mean, I think the part of it is just the fact that, like, RFC is still one of the only characters that can give true damage to another character. Like, there's what? Can any other character actually do that besides, like, Tribby's E2? Does Siren? I forget. Does Siren give true damage? I don't remember. I think it's more so just the fact that true damage is kind of just a broken mechanic. It's just like the only character that can really give it to your DPS that you would want. Like, I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't do more with true damage as a mechanic, because yeah, well, because RMC has it, Cypher kind of has it just in her damage with her ultimate, and Cyrene has it, and that's kind of it. Like, when they introduced it, I thought they were going to do way more with it than they actually did, you know? Which, I mean, maybe that's a good thing, because the mechanic's kind of busted, but, you know. Yeah, now we're going to get the Ice good. Yeah, definitely need to stack up as much as possible here. We're going to get. I really should have ulted before Tegan did that, but whatever, still I know. The one thing that, like, it's kind of random. One thing that's kind of weird is the fact that Aglaya attacking in her ultimate state doesn't give Cyrene a stack. Like, I feel like she should get a stack because she's attacking with the summon, you know? But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Yeah, well, I feel like for like a lot of characters, just having that extra damage is like insane. Like, the different, like, for someone like casters, the difference between, like, her having true damage and not having true damage is, like, insane. So this is, like, it's like, not, like, as good for, like, just, like, one, like, single big hit characters, you know? I'm guessing. Whereas more like characters that do like multiple instances of big damage are a lot better with it. Let's see, why is Argenti taking like no damage? It's like so tanky, my god. We should be able to get enough stacks to win here. Because I've heard it, it's like fixed damage effectively. Cypher's damage is directly proportional to 2 damage recorded, which means. Does her to have? Does her to have true damage? Oh, she has her similar university. Okay, is that a thing? I'll say I don't think I've ever gotten that in Simulated Universe, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel like they will probably be, they'll probably be good. At least, like, good when they come out. Will they be as good as RMC? It's questionable, but it's going to just depend on how they are when they actually come out, you know? There we go. Again. Yeah, now we're starting to get to the big damage here. Okay. Again, Siren can give her the buff. I mean, I don't have her, so I don't think I would have ever seen that anyway. But when he used her skill in any, or when he used her technique in any summon gears mode, the first enemies each wave next skill take 90% of their HP is 3 damage. Yeah, nice. Again, Josh. Got like 20 stacks of moon, my guy. This is kind of nuts. Okay, now we just got the last phase here. Okay. Yeah, man, yeah, we're definitely gonna win here. I just need to get a Goliath turn again, and then we should be good. Yeah, we're not even really taking much in the way of damage here either. Oh, my ult! God damn it, he killed all of my memo sprites. God damn it. But I'm not in a Goliath's ultimate state anymore. God damn it. You know, I should be able to. Okay, I think I'm gonna probably waste the mem turn here, but that should be fine. Guys should hopefully kill here, maybe. Those are like 2 types of true damage. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, right. No. I thought I didn't have as much damage before. Now we're actually getting the damage. If you consider the damage as some like other thing, that is just fake damage in that case. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't add any kind of like. I know this is kind of random again, but just because we were talking about Demerge Universe, I'm kind of surprised they didn't add any kind of like elation buff or anything to Demerge Universe like they did with Remembrance. Like I would have thought they would have changed the elation skills for actual elation, but I'm kind of surprised that they didn't. All right, well, I mean, actually won that run there. Really, another B? Actually. Okay, well, we're at 10 now at least, which is fine. Also, the my God, was that like 8 billion or something? God, that's nuts. God, yeah, I can't even level up anymore because I need to wait for the next expansion to come out. Well, I think we made decent progress. We're on Wealth Creator 10 now. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be about it for the stream today. That's about what all I want to do. And also, the maintenance is probably going to be soon too. So yeah, well, on Thursday we are going to be starting the story. We're probably not going to be able to do the whole thing in one stream, but we should hopefully get a decent amount of the way through it. But yeah, I'll try to hopefully avoid spoilers for the story. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.